Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my August favorites. I had to stop and think for a second. Every month I know what I'm filming, but then for some reason I always wait, what month is this? First of all, I want to apologize because I used to do monthly favorites every single month. That was my thing, for 2 or 3 years. I did not miss a beat. I'm really sorry that I haven't been consistent with my favorites videos, but I'm here and we're on time, and hopefully next month will be on time too. So my birthday is in a couple of days. My birthday is September 4th, which is crazy. Team Virgo, thumbs up, let me know if you're a Virgo. I don't know what I'm doing this year. I felt like after 21, I really wasn't excited, so I might keep it low-key, just a couple of friends, chill. Last year, I feel like I can't top last year's birthday. Last year, I went to Italy with my best friend, and we went to 4 different places in Italy. We went for 2 weeks. It was amazing. So this year, I think I'm just gonna be chilling. Hopefully by the time you guys are watching this video, I should be moved by now. If not, Lord be with me. So today I'm gonna share with you some of my current favorite beauty products of the moment, things that have stood out to me. I really try hard not to mention the same thing twice in my favorites videos. If I have mentioned it before, I'll let you know, but I just love these videos because I get to sit down, talk with you guys, and just hang out and share my favorite products. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave this video if you have not already joined my A team. Okay, let's get into it. So my first favorite has been the new Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Setting Powder. Finally, a translucent setting powder from the drugstore that I freaking love. I tried this out in one of my videos for the first time and I just fell in love with it. I really rediscovered my love for drugstore makeup the past couple of months. Drugstore makeup is how I fell in love with makeup, and I felt like the last year or so I've been more into Sephora brands, but now I'm trying to get back into more drugstore. I use the shade Fair Light. I'm not sure if it comes in a lighter shade, but I do want to get a lighter shade. If it does, this is what it looks like before I spill it everywhere. So I have been using this to bake and set my concealer and my foundation on my face. I've been using this over my Laura Mercier powder, which is huge for me because that has been my holy grail for a long time now. But this has been all I've taken with me. Whenever I went to Tennessee and I was doing the news segment and the meet and greet and all these things, I brought this. I didn't even bring my Laura Mercier powder, which again, that is huge for me. So if you're looking for a good drugstore powder to bake, set foundation, set concealer, I am loving this. Next, I have a bronzer. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. This has been my everyday bronzer for the last couple of months. I love it, love it, love it so much. I don't know if this was a limited edition product because when I've tried to link it in some of my tutorials where I've used it, I've had trouble finding it. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll link it down below if I can find it online. This, first of all, smells like coconuts. I'm very picky when it comes to scented products. I don't like it to be too strong, but this is just right if you like a coconut smell. So when a product smells good and I like the smell, I feel like it's so much funner to use it. Does that make sense? It's almost like I just look forward to it. So I love that, but more importantly, I love the shade and the formula of this bronzer. It is so pigmented, but it is not powdery. I'm gonna take my brush and dig it in here so you guys can see that there will be no kickback. You see that? No kickback, so powder doesn't get everywhere. I love the color of this bronzer because it's more on the neutral side, but it's still bronzy. I don't know how they do it, but it replicates a real tan and your face looks sun-kissed and bronzed. And I've been using this to contour and bronze. So usually I'll use a more gray color to contour and then bronze up the skin, but I've been using this and that's it. No bronzer, no separate contour, just this is one and done. And I feel like it's very rare to find that in-between color, and I freaking love it. And I feel like it looks really dark in the pan, but it doesn't come off that way. This is all I have used the past couple of months in all my videos, all my pictures, and the pan is huge. Look at how much product is in here. Compared to even this translucent setting powder, look at how big this is. I'm obsessed. Next I have a few highlighters. First is this little Ofra book. This is the highlighter bronzer on the Glow magnetic palette. So this is what the inside of this palette looks like. There's a mirror on this other side, but I'm gonna show you the one highlight I have been in love with, obsessed with, just can't get enough of, and it is this baby right here. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. This is the Ofra Blissful Highlight. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I can't get enough. It is out of this world. It is insane. I'm gonna swatch. This is a very light swatch. I'm gonna swatch it on my hand for you. Like, I cannot, this camera is not gonna do it justice. This highlight, you guys, is insane. I don't know what took me so long to get on to Ofra highlights, but this is amazing. I'm just gonna keep, there we go. There we go. They do sell these individually, so that's obviously more inexpensive. Out of the palette, the only thing I use is Blissful, which is the one I'm in love with. And then I also use Rodeo Drive, which is a more gold one sometimes. I thought I would love Rodeo more than anything, but honestly, you guys, Blissful is just my life. I prefer it over Rodeo, at least for now. Blissful is a beige highlight. It just makes your skin pop. It's not like a gold, it's not a pink, it's not a rose gold, it's just beige, like a nude highlight. And I love it because it just makes your skin look wet. I'm obsessed with it. People always ask me what I'm wearing whenever I wear this. I'm in love. It's slowly creeping up to like my top highlighters of all time. I freaking love Blissful by Ofra Cosmetics. While we're on highlights, I'm gonna mention this highlighter as well. This is from Kylie Cosmetics, and this is the Loose Pigment Highlight in the shade Fiji. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I do not gravitate towards loose highlighters, loose eyeshadows, anything loose unless it's loose translucent setting powder that I can bake my face. I just don't mess with it because I feel like it's messy and I just don't want to deal with it. That's why I don't use glitter a lot, because I feel like it gets everywhere. But this, girl, this is out of this world. I fell in love with this from the moment I reviewed this collection. This was Kylie's Vacation Summer collection, so I'm not sure if it's still available, but I am obsessed with it. I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. You guys, it is unreal. I mean, just the way the glitter, shimmer, whatever they put in this product is, it is so wet. And I mean, just the perfect summer highlight. I mean, I'll wear it all year round, but like if you want that dewy skin, this is it. Like, oh my gosh. It's amazing. When you look at it up close, there are different sizes of the pigment. Like it swatches in different sizes. Not chunky, not glittery, just dimensional, if that makes sense. And I live for it. So this is the Fiji Loose Highlighter from Kylie Cosmetics. My next go-to product lately has been the Farsali Rose Gold 24 Karat Gold Elixir. This product is so luxurious. And just like, I look forward to doing this before I do my makeup. I apply this right before my primer, and I've used it in so many videos lately, and I like to let it sink in for a couple of minutes and then apply my foundation, or I'll apply it, do my eyes, and then by the time I do my foundation, it's synced into the skin. This is another product. I've seen it on Instagram so much. Like I see it in every Instagram tutorial, and I never tried it until now, and I love everything about it. I have it pulled up on the Sephora site because you know your girl did not memorize everything about this product. I'm just gonna be real. There are so many products out there. I can't memorize everything, so I'm just gonna read to you some benefits about this. It has 24 karat gold in it. It's rich in vitamins, antioxidants, essential fatty acids. It has vitamin C, vitamin A, which helps for fine lines, discoloration, and the little gold flakes that are in it, I'm gonna show you in a second, they absorb right into your skin. Like, if that doesn't make you feel like a queen, I don't know what will. No parabens, no sulfates. It's non-comedogenic, which is great because that means it's not gonna clog your pores. No synthetic fragrances, and it's 100% cruelty-free and vegan-friendly. You can also mix this in with your foundation if you want your foundation to be more dewy or more hydrating. How cool is that? And it smells so good. It smells like oranges, which is perfect in the morning because it just like boosts my energy and it smells so good. I freaking love it. It is kind of expensive. This one is $54, which is 1 ounce, or you can get the half, which I believe is $35. Honestly, I would just spend a little bit more and get the full one. Trust me, if you get this, you will use it. It is amazing. And this is good for all skin types. I feel like people with oily skin have the misconception that they can't put anything oil-based on their face. You could use this at nighttime because even if you're oily, you still need to hydrate your skin. I used to have oily skin for a long time. Now my skin's a little bit more on the dry side after moving to the West Coast. If you have dry skin, you already know how good oils are and how good they feel. But I think that any skin type could use this. Next up are the LA Girl Eye Luxe eyeshadow palettes. Look how cute. So I used these a couple videos back and I fell in love with them. They are so amazing for the price and what you get. If you're looking for some good drugstore eyeshadows, these are definitely it. You can find these at Ulta and I know a bunch of places online wherever LA Girl is sold, and they're $6.99. Like, you can't beat that price point. I'm gonna swatch these two. The first palette is the Urbanized palette. This is just an all matte palette. They're so creamy and soft. Like, I'm barely gonna dip my finger into here and there's so much payoff. This is more of a nude palette, so they're a little bit lighter than my skin, but they're so pigmented. I'm also gonna swatch this one. This is Eternalized. This is more of a rosy tone. And these shadows are so nice. Ignore my broken nail. They're so pretty. Nothing makes me happier than seeing drugstore brands step up their eyeshadow game, because I feel like eyeshadows are something I always splurge on. It's so hard to find good matte eyeshadows at the drugstore, and these are bomb. They really have impressed me. Another drugstore eyeshadow palette that I've been using a lot are these Maybelline City Mini palettes. So this one I used in a tutorial, my summer night out drugstore makeup tutorial, and I've been playing with a lot of the different ones, and they're so good. They're so good. I will put it on the record that Maybelline is my favorite drugstore brand. They have so many amazing products. Look at these colors. This is the Rooftop Bronzes collection. This palette is all shimmer, which I always find it weird that so many drugstore brands have palettes with just shimmer in it, which can be good or bad. If you're just looking for like a foiled palette, it's cool. But the thing that sucks is that you can't create a look just based off this unless you're gonna use a bronzer or something else as your crease color, or if that's the look you want, girl, you go for it. But you know what I'm saying? Even when I was in high school shopping for eyeshadows, it was so hard to find like a matte brown at the drugstore. And this, I mean, is an example of that, but the palettes are so pigmented. This is my favorite color. It's a little bit chunky, so I used a little bit of Fix Plus, but it is so pigmented. These colors, you guys, they're so pigmented. These colors are so pretty. There are several City Mini palettes. This one is just my favorite so far. But look at that pigment. Yes, girl. And these palettes are $9.99 and you get 6 shadows, so not bad. Next up, I have a hair product. This is the Barro Styling Clay by Octavio Hair. This line was created by a man named Octavio, and he's actually a good friend of mine. He was my first hairstylist here in LA, and we actually met to get coffee before we even agreed to work together and him do my hair. He's done my hair for several events. He's cut my hair. He's styled wigs for me before. He is amazing, so talented, and he also has just such a huge heart, and he's so kind, which is rare to find anymore, and he's just such a good person. So he gave me some of his products to try, no pressure, last year. So I've been using his products since last summer. I also love their sea salt spray, but this has been my favorite product that he has ever come out with. I always text him how much I love it. I've been doing very sleek, wet hairstyles lately a lot, especially when your hair is dirty, girl. It is so nice to have something to do with your hair so you don't have to wash it. And I love, like, even today I use this all over this part of my hair to really slick it back. And I'm not the best at styling ponytails. Like, I'm honestly shocked and amazed that I even got it to look like this. Even when I want my hair down with like that slicked back look, this is what I use. And I know I've responded to as many of you guys as I could that have asked about my ponies and when I wear my hair down and wet. Even with my pool pictures I did like 2 or 3 weeks ago in the orange gold bikini, this is what I use just in the tops of my hair, and your hair will not budge. Like, I have so many flyaways and they're so annoying. If you follow me on Snap, you guys see my flyaways on a daily basis. I wake up and I'm like, what is this? This is the only thing that has set my hair in place, and it doesn't budge, and it's so easy to use. It's not hard to use, and it smells good too. So this is the Barro Styling Clay from Octavio Hair. I love that. I love it. Next bundle of products is my favorite of the whole video. You guys already know it's time for lip products. So I'm gonna start off with this lip pencil. I feel like lip liners, lip pencils are so overlooked most of the time when they can make or break a lipstick. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Lip pencils are some of the best kept beauty secrets in Hollywood. All the celebrities use them and their makeup artists use them, and people always wanna know, how do you get the lip look? How do you get this? It looks so natural. And lip pencils go such a long way when you're creating a makeup look. This is the lip pencil from Urban Decay in the shade 1993. This has been my go-to. I will swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys. It is a brown nude color, shocker, right here. I use this to add definition and to define my lips. I use it so many different ways. It doesn't matter what kind of lipstick you're wearing, you can always use a nude lip liner underneath. My lips are pretty pigmented, so I need something darker that's gonna show up. My lips are very red, and this shows up and gives me that nice, perfect amount of definition. Usually what I do is I will outline my lips and then kind of contour my lips a little bit, and then I will add a clear gloss or a nude gloss over top, and it gives you that perfect pouty natural lip. I like to call it the Instagram lip because you see all of these girls on Instagram with like these full beautiful lips, whether it's matte or glossy. Like if you know the look I'm talking about, I'll link some pictures where I've kind of created my version of the Instagram lip, and this is how I get it. I love it so much. If you're looking for a drugstore option, NYX has one called Nude Beige, which is one of my favorite lip pencils of all time, which I've mentioned a million times. That is a great dupe for it. It's just a little bit more on the brown side. So I'm gonna fill you in on my go-to lip combo because I've worn it in so many posts and snaps and videos, and I always get so many questions. I know I've responded to some of you guys, but again, I'm not able to respond to everyone. So I will use this to contour my lips right here. Then I will take this lipstick from MAC in the shade Whirl. This is another favorite for me, and this is a matte lipstick. Now, if you're familiar with the Whirl lip pencil from MAC, they're not the same. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Whirl lip pencil because it doesn't show up on my lips, and I feel like it's really dry. I'm just not a fan of that specific lip pencil. After I fill in my lips with that pencil and contour, I'll just kind of dab it on. I'm gonna do like a full swatch on my hand so you guys can see the color. It is so beautiful. So this is what I was wearing in my news segment when I did my meet and greet through that vlog. It was a couple videos back. I have pictures on my Instagram as well. This is what I was wearing, and so many people ask me, and I love that this is so natural to wear, and it looks like a liquid lipstick, but it's easier to apply than a liquid lipstick. It is, I love it so much. It's a matte formula, but it's not extremely drying. It feels very comfortable. And honestly, I find myself always checking to make sure it's still on because you don't even feel it on your lips. So this is my go-to combo. If you're looking for an everyday lip, buy it now and thank me later. So if I'm not wearing that lip combination, I have been wearing this liquid lipstick. I cannot get enough of this lipstick. This is from Lipland Cosmetics in the shade Tribeca. This is my perfect pinky nude color. I love it so much. I don't have to use any lip liner. It's amazing. Or you can use a lip liner. The thing with pinky nudes is that sometimes they don't work for me if I don't use a darker lip liner because they make me look really pale. But this formula, this color, it just works no matter how you want to wear it. So I'm going to swatch it on my hand. It swatches lighter than it dries. So once it dries, it gets a little bit darker. I'm going to swatch this right in the middle of the lip pencil and the lipstick. I freaking love this color. Right here, this is Tribeca. The reason I love this shade so much too is because it's more of a neutral gray pink. I'm not a fan of warm pinks. I just don't like them on me. I think they look great on a lot of people, but I prefer a more cool toned gray or purple lip. When I would wear a Dose of Color Stone all the time, like that kind of family is my go-to, and this is just like perfect. I feel like the warmest I will go with pinks is like Kylie Cosmetics Candy K. That's as warm as I usually tend to go. So this is the shade right here. If you guys follow Tammy Hembro on Instagram, she always has this beautiful pink color all the time. I wish she would like tell me what it is, but it's so nice. And this is like my Tammy Hembro nude because they look so good on her, like with her blonde hair. This is like my version for me of that, and I freaking love it. I do have a coupon for Lipland for 25% off. It's just Amanda. I'll link it down below. I know I usually don't mention my coupon codes in videos. I usually just leave them in the description bar. So I'm trying to start mentioning them, but I do have a coupon code. You can use it. I get commission. If not, you don't have to. Here is Tribeca. Next is the Makeup Geek Plush Lip Cream in the shade Jet Setter. This is so beautiful. So if I'm not doing a pink nude, I like more of a peachy caramel brown nude. Again, I don't like my peaches too warm. Like I don't know, I'm not a fan of really warm lip colors most of the time. So this is like my perfect neutral peachy nude color. This is more of a creamy matte. It doesn't dry completely, so I'm gonna swatch it right next to Whirl. So here is Jet Setter. So beautiful. Like, this palette is so satisfying to me right now. So here is Jet Setter. You can tell it's more of a brown nude color, and this formula reminds me of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, except for it's a little bit creamier. It doesn't quite dry all the way matte. Like, it's not gonna be like this, the Lipland, which is still drying. It's not gonna be like that. This is gonna have a little bit more of a sheen, but also it stays on really, really well. If you want that opaque lip color that's gonna last a long time but isn't drying like a liquid lipstick, you would love these because they're just creamy colors and they look so nice. Sometimes it can be hard to find a lipstick that's opaque, that's not a cream finish, because like MAC cream lipsticks, for example, they don't last a long time. As soon as you eat, they're gone, they slip off. This will come off. It will. I'll show you with a makeup wipe in a second, but it lasts a really long time for when you do have it on. So it's that good medium, and it's so pretty. This color is amazing. Here are the colors. My last lip color is from NYX. This is one of their lip lingeries in the shade Baby Doll. I've gone back to my really flesh tone nude pink colors. I just love it, and that is what this is. This is a liquid lipstick, so it's going to dry, and I'm gonna swatch it right underneath everything, try to make it look kind of pretty. Here's Baby Doll. It is a light nude with a pink undertone. I love it. I love to pair this with a nude or gold gloss on top. It looks so good. I love the way it looks, especially like when you have a little bit of that glow, some highlight, maybe a little bit of a tan. It just makes you look so youthful, and I just love it. Here's the color right here. NYX has amazing lip products. I love almost all of their lip products that they've come out with, and this is no exception. I'm gonna add a gloss right now so you guys can see. I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Desi Katie gloss so you guys can see what it looks like with a gloss on top. So here's what it looks like with a gloss. Like, so nice. The reason I put a liquid lipstick underneath of my gloss is because the color lasts so much longer. If you go in and apply a nude pink gloss, even if it's opaque, it tends to move and separate, and it just doesn't last quite as long. So I like to put a liquid lip first because it's just that much more like in your face and it lasts longer. Love, love, love. As I mentioned, my skin has been more on the normal dry side. My skin kind of had a freak out. I don't know what it is about 25, but like as soon as I turned 25, my skin started to kind of freak out a little bit. I'm hoping 26, my birthday coming up, I'm hoping 26 is better. Please tell me for 26 that it's better. So I went to Sephora and I was playing around in their skincare, and again, I've always had oily skin. So now that my skin is more normal dry, I'm trying to learn how to really hydrate my skin. I'm not used to having to do that as heavily as I did. I mean, I've had like dry patches around my nose, under my eyes. So I'm gonna show you two products that I have been loving that has helped my skin so much. They're both from Fresh. Fresh is one of my favorite skincare brands. I've been buying Fresh skincare for years now. My mom loves them as well. When my skin was normal to oily, I swore by their Youth Lotus Super 7 Complex Cream. I actually have a brand new one in my bathroom because I haven't opened it yet because my skin, again, kind of freaked out. I love it. My mom uses it. It's amazing. I will buy from them forever. Like, their stuff is pricey, but it is so worth it. I've never used a Fresh product that let me down. So I saw this at Sephora. It had this big thing, like it was new. So I'm like, a kid in a candy store. I'm like, what is that? I need that. This is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I love the smell of roses. What girl doesn't love the smell of roses? I don't like when it's really powdery, but this is like the perfect scent of rose. It's so fresh and it smells cold. Is that weird? Like, it's very luxurious. And here is the cream. Not that it's gonna tell you anything about the product. I'm about to run out of it. I'm about to have to go buy a new one. This cream makes your skin feel supple and soft and hydrated, and it's so thick, yet it's like a gel cream. When I read this was a gel cream, I was like, oh, it's probably not gonna be hydrating enough, but it is the perfect amount of hydration. It feels amazing on the skin. Like, I can't stress enough how good it feels on the face. And you don't even have to use a lot, and it goes such a long way. And I just like pat it into my skin and it absorbs, and my skin loves it. Like, my skin just soaks it all up. It's $40. You get 1.6 ounces. It is expensive, again, but it's worth it. I bought mine at the beginning of summer and I use it twice a day at least, and it still lasted me. Usually skincare is supposed to last about 3 months. So we're coming up, it's been 3 months now, and I'd say I have another month left in here. It has rose water, rose flower oil, and it says that it gives gives intense 24-hour moisture for petal soft skin. It says it helps with dryness, elasticity, and uneven skin texture. It also has vitamin E. I love vitamin E. No parabens, no sulfates. You know when you get out of the shower and your skin just feels dry? Or like that happens to me because I like shower in really hot water. This is the first thing I just like go to it, put on my face, and I feel like instantly like amazing. And it looks so good under makeup. It's not so hydrating that your makeup looks bad on top. Like it just sinks right in. My other skincare product is the Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. Again, I was wanting to get back into oils. I picked up the argan oil from Josie Maran as well because I knew I used to love that back in the day, but this was something I'd never tried before. I just kind of went out on a whim and just purchased it to see if it works. It's funny because on the directions it says after you cleanse your skin to massage 1 to 2 drops in the face. I literally, you guys, use like half a pump, which is a lot more than 1 or 2 drops. I like to go to bed with my skin so hydrated that when I wake up, it just all sinks in because my skin just really needs it right now. This is $52, so it is pricey, but you get a lot of product. I think it's 1.6 fluid ounces in here, and I use so much. I've had this for 3 or 4 months now. So it says it's good for normal, dry, or sensitive skin. I definitely agree with the sensitive skin part. I have to use the Josie Maran argan oil very sparingly because my skin loves it, but then if I use it too much, I noticed I started to break out, which with this, I didn't break out at all. It says it's a precious blend of pure oils packed with nourishing omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9. It's good for wrinkles, firmness, and dryness. So sea berry oil is sea berry, cranberry seed, camellia seed, grapeseed, and sweet almond. Sea berry oil is also used to treat burns. Beauty oils are so good for wrinkles because the more hydrated your skin is, the longer it's gonna stay elastic, like the elasticity of your skin, the way it moves. I also noticed it's been alleviating the redness around my nose and the flakiness. When I use this consistently, it helps so much with that, which is huge for me because I've tried so many things the past couple of months and this seems to be the only thing that's been helping with that. So this is the Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. So the last 2 products that I want to mention are very new to me. I've only been using them for a week. I just want to mention them because I'm not doing a video on them. So I just want to show them to you guys and kind of give you my thoughts. And they are 2 contour kits that just came out. The first one is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. This is their cream contour kit. I mentioned it in my PR haul and I talked about how the shades look beautiful, but I wish they would come out with like more shades, which I still hope they do. So now I have been using this palette for a week and a half now, and so far, you guys, I am loving it. I'm wearing this today. I actually filmed a cream contour and highlight mini tutorial for Instagram, so hopefully that's up already. But I use mainly these 2 colors right here, as you can tell. The trickiest thing with cream contours is how easy are they to use and how does it blend? Because you can put lines all over your face with good intention, you blend it out and it gets everywhere, or your face looks muddy, or it's too orange, or it's too dark. So that's my biggest thing when I'm trying out a cream contour product. How easy is it to use and how does it look? At the end of the day, all we care about is my jaw snatched? Are my cheekbones snatched? Okay, good, then we're good, you know? This is doing it for me. I'm loving it. It was so easy to use. I used a lot of product, like I use a ton of product down here. And I know my lights, especially my light setup right now, really washes me out a little bit, but in person, it makes your skin look so naturally contoured. To use as much product as I did, I wasn't going for the natural look and my skin looked so nice. My jaw looked good. I even put contour up here and it just looks so natural and so good. So I am loving this. If you're debating on trying it, I would say try it. I am living for it right now. I definitely see this as a product I'm going to be using nonstop. And I don't have any cream contour products in my life right now that I just can't live without. And this I feel like is going to be one of them. So if you are debating, I say try it. Next product is the KKW Beauty Contour Kit. You guys have been blowing me up asking about this, and I did film using this as well for my little Instagram tutorial. So my first initial thoughts are, I love the contour shades. The contour shades are good. It comes with a little mirror, which I love. So this is the medium kit. This is the only kit that I've used on my face. I have these 2 colors on my skin right now. I have tried the highlight shades in my fall makeup tutorial. Not crazy about the gold one. I wish I was. It just didn't show up the way that I wanted it to. This color was beautiful. I just wish it was a little bit more gold. I'm just more of a beige gold highlight kind of girl. But these 2 colors I love. They're very pigmented, they're very easy to use. I feel like everyone's expecting negative reviews. Like, she gets so much heat from everything that she does, and there were some flaws in her first launch with her product, which is normal. Not everything's gonna be great, but I like this product so much more than her cream contour sticks. It's easier to use. These powders have a lot more kickback than the Marc Jacobs one I mentioned. Like, I will show you when I barely do that, you can see that there's more powder when I barely press it, and my brush is completely coated. So they are very pigmented, as you can see, but I love the color. I love that there's a contour and a bronze color. So I'll start with the contour to fine, and then I'll bronze up with this. You don't have to do that. Honestly, you can get away with just bronzing if you want more of a bronzy look, or just contouring. They're both really great colors. I like this a lot better than her cream contour launch. I haven't tried the brushes yet. I'm usually just not a fan of brushes that come with products. I use my own brushes, so I can't tell you my thoughts on that, but I did want to briefly mention it because I know a lot of you guys have asked about it. It's hard because there are so many good contour kits and bronzers out there now, so I wish she would have done this a couple of years ago. Nonetheless, this is so much better than the first launch. I think she's been consistently improving, and so far I'm really enjoying this contour kit. So again, this is the medium one from the KKW Beauty. Okay, you guys, so that is everything for my August favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already to join my A-team. Until my next video, you guys can come say hey on my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Come say hey, add me, we can be friends. I'll link all my platforms down below in the description bar. I have so much that I'm gonna be filming soon, and I'm so excited. I'm shooting to be getting 2+ videos up a week. My goal would be 3 or 4, would be amazing. So leave any requests down below. I am in the moving process, so bear with me. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a great week, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.